Hello and welcome back to our channel. During our last session, we did part 1 of the code of the technical analysis dashboard. We went through calculation for the parameters we are going to use for analysis, and we wrote a code for the methods to first of all process the stock list file and then to get the data from Yahoo Finance. We also created a very basic of the page for the Streamlit to display, and now let's continue with the code where we stopped. So with stock symbols loading stock data, first of all let's implement a checking to see if symbols are loaded properly. So if not stock symbols st right, we are going to display some standard error message: no stock symbol file found. Make sure that the name of the file, stocks.txt, stocks.txt file present. And else stock symbol equals to Streamlit sidebar select box select stock symbols. So with this line of code we are announcing that the stock symbol for which the Yahoo Finance data should be acquired is the one that user selected from the sidebar, and the data for it will be equal to get stock data or stock symbol. Okay, now we got covered that part. So with the sidebar drop down for stock symbol selection, we retrieve with the help of load stock symbols method, we retrieve the symbol and then populate it from the populate the drop down from where we are going to select stock, and later on we'll fetch the stock data for that selected stock. Now we asked to get data. Let's do one more check and check if the data is present. If data is not known, I probably mix it up with intendation. Data is not known, Streamlit title, string stock symbol technical analysis. So now our dashboard title will be updating dynamically with each stock selection. Streamlit, line chart for data, and with following lines added to the main chart. Close. SMA 50, SMA 200, MACD, signal line, RSI, upper band, lower band. So we are adding all the stock technical analysis indicator data to the chart. So let's check if we covered all and haven't missed anything. SMA 50 exists, 200 exists, MACD, signal line. Those are here as well. And RSI, lower band, and upper band from Bollinger Bands. Okay. Now, with all the data that is present, we need to make it ready for the table. Data equals data, reset index, and data date column equals data date into the data frame, string f time, percent year, percent m, and percent day. Again, very basic of our implementation. We did this a lot of time during our previous lessons, formatting the string to display it in a proper way. Now let's work on data styling. First, we of course need to create a data frame. df metrics is equal to data, and we basically just can copy and paste this whole part. In this section, we resetted the index, we extracted the relevant columns and formatted data to prepare it to display in table. And the columns were the one that we added to the chart. Next is color coding according to our criteria. So what we want to show if the stock price went up or down. Let's bring up the requirements. No, we didn't cover this part in requirements. So basically we want to highlight in green if the stock is doing better comparing with the previous previous time unit price. So for example, 1 week or 10 days or 1 month. Just want to estimate the movement and show it as one of the indicators. Now goes our function. Color row, previous row. Colors will be empty dictionary. So now we're coloring the closure price section. If previous row is not known and row close is more than previous row close, colors close equal to color green. And the same, basically we are copying a lot from here. If previous row is not known and previous row close is less than previous color close, then appropriately we're coloring it red. Next will be RSI column. Colors RSI. Let's simplify. Instead of this 4 lines, let's write it in much less volume. It will be just 1 line of code, equals to color green if row RSI is within the range of 70 and 30. Else color will be red. So with this line we optimized all this performance, and for RSI, instead of going if RSI is in range of 30 to 70, color green, else color red. So we just made it 1 line instead of 2. Next we are going to do the MACD versus signal line. Colors MACD is equal to color green. Let's just copy it and then we will optimize it based on our need. If the row MACD is more than row signal line, else color again will be red. And the same for SMA 50 and SMA 200. Let's copy this segment. Colors SMA 50 equal color green if row SMA 50 is more than row SMA 100, else color red. And at the end of this method, we will return colors. Let's separate it to make it look better. Now, again, what we did. We created a method which is a dictionary, basically with one attribute and the color of it, or the other attribute and the color of it. So basically it's a list of values and appropriate color for any of them. And at the end it will return the colors assigned to elements of that dictionary. Now we have a method to color the rows. Let's apply it to the data frame. Color mapping is on empty list. For E in range, length of the DF matrix, do the following. If E equals to 0, color mapping and color row DF matrix and ilog I or none. Else this is for the first element in the range of DF matrix, so first column. Else color mapping and color row DF matrix ilog I and DF matrix ilog and previous column I minus 1. So this way we are applying coding color coding to each of the rows from our DF matrix data frame. Now let's apply color mapping to the data frame using apply. Function apply color for the row. Color dictionary is color mapping row and return color dictionary get column for count in row index. And with this color mapping applied, what we do, we styled df, we create a new data frame basically, but instead we are taking the previously completed data frame and applying it to the new one. Style df equals df metrics style apply. For apply color axis equals to 1. So again, we apply the color coding to the data frame with each cell styled based on the color row rules. And then color mapping is done with the function applied for each rows and storing the rules for each rows, and with the apply method setting styles to each column dynamically. Now the last part, or almost last part, is displaying the styled data and probably giving some explanation. Streamlit subheader, again f-string, stock symbol, key metrics, Streamlit data frame to styled df. And let's provide us some explanation for the dashboard to make it more clear why we colored cells and what are our rules. Streamlit subheader, explanation of metrics, Streamlit right, close price, last recorded stock price, and is green if today close is higher than yesterday, red otherwise. Next is RSI, value in the range 30 to 70 is normal and colored green, red otherwise, Bollinger Bands. Volatility based on 28-day SMA. MACD is green or bullish if MACD above signal line, red or bearish otherwise. And last but not least, SMA 50 and 200. Green, bullish if SMA 50 more than SMA 100, red, bearish otherwise. Okay, our code is ready. Let's give it a try. Let's run it and see if the results will be displayed, and if so, we are going to go over the explanation of graph for the next session. Streamlit, run, task 18. We run into an error. Let's leave the error and the analysis of code and the values for the next lesson. We will continue with it tomorrow. Thanks for your time. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the final part of the exercise.